Okay, warning before you watch this rant. If you're a Twilight fan, leave. Okay, there's the back button, there's the X button. You could close this right now. But all I'm gonna do is rant on the series. Okay, so just leave now. Alright? Good. Are you done leaving? Good. Yes, this is Derrick Yasha, and today I'm gonna rant on the Twilight Saga. Alright, you know, the first time I seen the trailer, I thought it was gonna be a action movie. Of course, when I seen the movie, I did not know that it was gonna be this fucking stupid and lame. Okay, I thought it was gonna be a movie full of fight scenes. That's what the trailer made it look like. Okay, but no, this was a boredom movie. This was terrible and gay and stupid. And then suddenly I figured out to realize a couple of weeks later that this movie was based off of a novel, the same name, Twilight. Okay. Well, if you don't know, Stephanie Meyer basically butchered vampires and werewolves. Remember how before they used to be badasses? Do you remember before that vampires used to not be pretty? Do you remember vampires being ugly and hideous and having long, dirty nails and, cavitied canine teeth? Do you remember that? Vampire fangs? Do you remember yellow vampire fangs? Do you remember, werewolves having sharp claws and, of course, actually turning into a werewolf, not into a big ass dog? Well, yeah. That's what Stephanie Meyer did was basically made vampires that drink animal blood. Okay. How stupid is that? Okay. I mean, hell, this rod right here is gonna play part of the video in the background later what I do with it. But I mean, come on, it's just pretty fucking lame. Okay, what happened to vampires? And of course that you know the Lost Boys, the Thirst talks about that. Didn't see the movie before, but I've seen reviews from OCP and Matt. But anyways, look, there's badass vampires, okay? Dracula, Blade, Nosferatu. Hell, even the vampires from Lost Boys. The vampire from Fright Night. Not the remake, the original, okay? You had badass werewolves too. You had David, which he turned into a werewolf, an American Werewolf in London. You had Jack Torrance, or whatever his name was, from The Wolfman. You had, Michael Jackson in Thriller. Yeah, do you remember those badass werewolves? Well, now, people are just going to remember werewolves as big-ass dogs, okay? Edward and fucking Jacob. And I never got the whole Team Edward and Jacob thing. I never got that. Like, why does people get into a fight over that? That's so fucking stupid and retarded, first of all. Okay, second of all, this thing is teaching little girls how to, try to kill themselves if, a guy doesn't love them or not. At one point in New Moon, Bella tries to kill herself. Well, I saw rants on it, but still, that's the only way I know about that. So there you go. You're teaching little girls how to be whores and trying to kill themselves. Stephanie Meyer. Okay, seriously. And then also what you do is, you make these fangirls attack Stephen King just because Stephen King gave a good speech that, you can't write for shit. Seriously. You write a terrible story, okay? And, Bram Stoker writes better than you, bitch. Seriously, he writes better than you. Alright. Now, of course, the fact that, Edward and Jacob can't fight for shit. So I'm just gonna use the example, okay? Okay, you see this big ass thing over here? You see this? Okay. Okay, you see this tip over here? This yellow tip? Just shave that off and, make this into like a spike right here. And all you have to do is wait for, Edward and Jacob to jump on it because they are that retarded to jump on it and basically kill themselves. You don't have to, do moves like this or swipe like that, shit like that. You don't have to swipe or anything. All you have to do is just sit here and wait for Edward and Jacob to just jump on this thing, and it will impale them. Or better yet, you could just impale them like that, just like a quick impale, because they can't even fight for shit. Okay, seriously, they can't fight for shit. And the fight scenes are so gay in the movie. Seriously, they're so fucking gay. Blade could whip Edward's ass. Hell, even Alucard from Castlevania Symphony of the Night could whoop Edward's ass. Van Helsing could also, take them two out. He could take Edward and Jacob out and, one single blow. Um, the guy from Helsing could take them out in one blow. Alucard from, Helsing. You know, let's see who else. I guess just a badass vampire in general could just take them out, or a badass vampire hunter. Hell, even Buffy could take them out. Hell, even I could take them out. They're not that much of a cinch to fight. It's real easy to fight them. You just either gotta wait for them to jump onto the spike. But enough about that. I mean, this generation is just gonna learn that vampires sparkle and werewolves are big ass dogs, basically. They're not gonna learn, metamorphosis or, somebody, luring you in just so that they could bite your neck. No. They're gonna say, oh, vampires are pretty and werewolves are, beasts or dogs. Fucking stupid. But other than that, you know, um, terrible, terrible. I don't understand these fangirls too, and that one fan bitch, the fat one, you know who I'm talking about. Nutty Madam or whatever the fuck her name is. She's a real crazy one. Be careful from her. Okay, people, be careful from her. You know, but all I could say is, you know, there's the better vampire movies out there. So, and of course, better vampire video games. If they was gonna make a video game of the Twilight series, I would fucking boycott it. Okay, seriously, I would fucking boycott and say this shit is so gay, it's not even funny. Okay, but ugh, God, what a fucking terrible series. You know, there's a lot better vampire movies out there. Believe me. And a lot better vampire books. You don't need to read this other trash. You don't. You don't need to read fucking Twilight. It sucks. Okay, enough said about fucking Twilight. And whatever happened to, actually, characters that you care about? None of these characters you care about in fucking Twilight. You just want them to all fucking die. Because you don't really give a shit about all of them. Okay, it's pretty damn gay too. And Stephanie Meyer, why don't you stop making your shit, because all you're doing is, making people think that vampires sparkle and werewolves are dogs. Okay, I'm fucking done.